The harassment of 4 African-American schoolgirls in New Jersey has raised the issue of racism yet again, but in a whole new form. 2 young men allegedly used racial slurs against girls and urinated on one of them. A New York Times journalist believes the boys were enacting American whiteness, despite the fact that they themselves were of Indian descent.
In the New Jersey incident, the heritage or skin color of the boys suspected of the assault does not matter. What matters is that they were participating in this pattern and thus enacting whiteness in a very traditional way. One potent way of being American, no matter where you or your parents are from, is enacting anti-blackness. And traditionally, acting out anti-blackness has meant acting white.
Some on Twitter did not agree with such a perception of whiteness, wasting no time in denouncing the news outlet. But what would they say to a claim grammar is also an example of white supremacy?
We are all implicated in white supremacy. This is because white supremacist systems, like all systems, reproduce themselves as a matter of course. This includes reproduction of dominant, white, middle-class monolingual standards for literacy and communication. Grading is a great way to protect the white property of literacy in schools and maintain the white supremacist status quo without ever being white supremacist or mentioning race.
When we draw it out past school, out into the world in various places, that intolerance to diversity, that intolerance to other kinds of standards, other ways of seeing things, other ways of languaging in the world, means, quite literally, an intolerance to other people. And so it will lead to killing people.
What I see online or what people hire me for, it's usually Western food, it's usually European. So when you do finally see something that's like Indian or Asian of some sort, there are things that are added in order to emphasize its culture, whereas that doesn't exist for Italian food or French food or anything like that.
Because it's gone so far, because it's gotten to this level of ridiculousness with food, with science, with grammar, it seems to be like a dying animal in its death throes, that they are just trying to go as absurd and ridiculous as possible. So I think that we could be seeing an end to it. I personally believe in a few years, I think we are winning against this nonsense, and that's why they're going to such desperate lengths, because they're just trying to see what will stick now. They are really flailing about and throwing up the most absurd accusations because I think they know they're losing.